Hi, my name's Paul Cresswell. Welcome to Paul's Tackle Reviews. The purpose of this channel is to give you reviews of tackle by an unbiased, unsponsored angler, and that's me. Normally I say that's been tried and tested out on the bank, but today's product, I've only been on the bank once. I haven't really used it properly yet, but I did think you'd want to see this video now as these products are launched and see whether they would work for you. So it's the Matrix Transporter Swivel Wheel Set is how they describe it. It's basically two wheels to replace the back two wheels on your Matrix trolley. They're £60, which I have to say I think is quite reasonable for what they are. As usual, we had the product launch at the beginning of November, and then 11 weeks later, at the end of January, they are available. I say this to all the manufacturers, please just launch stuff and get it in the shops at the same time, because that's when people want. They don't want to wait the best part of 3 months. So these swivel wheels are for Matrix trolleys, and they're not just for the motorised one that I have. I've got the Power Transporter. I've done 2 videos on that, one when I first got it and one 3 months on if you want to look at that. It's a brilliant trolley for me. I've got some mobility issues and it really helps me get all the ridiculous amounts of gear I take to the bank there safely and get me there safely as well. But these wheels also fit the other Matrix trolleys in their range, and they also fit map trolleys. And I'm going to put 2 videos in a bit. One is me with my Matrix trolley and these wheels on, and then there's another one with my mate Graham making his YouTube debut, and he's got his map trolley and we put the wheels on. In both cases, both trolleys are fully loaded, because I'm aware there's been a few people doing videos of these in shops and whatever, and it's all right moving stuff about. What's it like when you've got all the stupid amounts of gear that we take? Why do we need these? Well, getting trolleys round corners, whatever brand, is difficult, and you can quite often find yourself leaning on the handles, trying to lift the front wheel so you can then kind of manoeuvre around. I don't think that's very good for your trolley. It's probably not very good for your back either. With the Power Transporter, the front 2 wheels are where the motors are, so there is more weight at the front as well, so it's increasingly difficult to lift those front 2 wheels. The new upgraded Preston Shuttle has now arrived, and that's got swivel wheels, so it looks like swivel wheels are the way forward. They're really well made. They're really easy to fit. You undo the thing, you take the wheel out, you put the new one back in. It's as simple as that. I haven't done a video showing that. If you can't manage that, then you've got some issues. Right, 2 videos coming up now. Let's go. I hope you found that interesting. What are my conclusions? Well, the first thing to say is it's a hell of a lot easier to maneuver a trolley with swivel wheels on, and that really, me going up and down the road, was the first time I've gone any distance with it, and so I was a bit wobbly, but it was absolutely fine. I think these are a really good addition. The wheels are slightly bigger for the mat trolley than the existing mat wheels. I'll put a photo up there. Now, that didn't have any adverse effect on the mat trolley, and if anything, the back wheels being slightly higher just gave it a tiny bit of tilt forward. And one thing I will say about the mat trolley, and other people have said this, especially if you don't have the bag on the front, is there can be a little bit like front end light, so you push down and it comes up really quick. So a bit of weight forward is good, and that slight tilt is actually beneficial, I think. Graham tried these on his Barrow. He then contacted MAP and said, I've tried these, I think these are really good, are you working on any? And MAP came back to him and said they are working on some, they're awaiting prototypes and they may be released later in the year. So read into that what you were like, because prototypes, release dates, I think I'd be surprised if they were out much before the end of the year. So there's a big wait. So if you've got a map trolley, you've got a choice there. Are there any downsides so far that I've found to these? And there's no downsides manoeuvring the trolley and working the trolley. But I personally have a couple of issues that I just need to figure out. The first one is they don't have brakes, so I put it fully loaded into my car and it's strapped so that it won't come back and it won't go forward, so it's locked in position. Now I've got these swivel wheels at the back, I'm driving along and I can see the back end swiveling backwards and forwards. So I need to come up with a solution for that. But if you take your trolley apart to transport it, you won't have that particular issue. The other one is kind of linked. When I'm on the bank, I quite often put my trolley and there's the bar across the back, and I lean my pole hold all, hard case and rod hold all against it while I get the contents out. Obviously now there is the chance that that could move and they could fall, or a gust of wind, but either way it's not as stable as it used to be just left at the side of the bank. So I just need to take that into account. As I said before, I'm going to do another video maybe in a month or two saying what my experiences in real life of using the wheels are and any issues. Hopefully a nice short video say I've solved my movement issue and they're absolutely fantastic. There is a company called Motofish, and I'll put the website on the bottom, and they make swivel wheels that fit both trolleys, and they've got brakes on. They're around £100 and they look quite decent. That company also do motor conversions for MAP and Matrix trolleys if you're interested in a conversion and you maybe don't want to get the power transporter because you've already got it. I've got no affiliation or experience of that company, but their website's quite good and they do show how it works. So far, so good. And it looks like swivel wheels are the future for all trolleys. And I think anybody who struggles manoeuvring, and I do some quite long walks and there's right angles to get onto paths and whatever, will find them a big help. Good price, well made, fits both trolleys. If you want to give me a like and subscribe, that's great. I have got more videos coming very soon. I was waiting for the draw in the cafe the other day and there were some guys on another match, and one guy walked up and said, brilliant, love the channel, love the videos, Great feedback, thanks very much. I'll keep going as long as you watch it and as long as there's new tackle for me to review. Until next time, tight lines.